Only here to talk, only here to save. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to save. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. I'm asking questions. Where have you been? What you been doing, man? I'm asking questions about the life that you're pursuing, cuz I'm only here to talk, only here to save. It's the Stony Only Talk Radio.
Mama.
We're on.
Mama knows best. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, let's get it
Are we
going.
going? Yeah. Just close about time! Hey, calm your steroid. Oh shit, oh shit, this talks are away.
Can we keep order?
Fucking shit.
Alright, guys.
I guess he took that blue line before we fucking did. Shit.
He's got places to be.
Who?
That was it.
Take
Bring the
one.
dog. You gotta make the shit. 20 minutes. 20 minutes for this shit to kick in.
It's gonna get real awkward real quick.
Before all that happens, let's go. Alright, we're good. Alright, tonight, Warren Johnson turned his back on Fly Dev, the reality wrestling, and Booker T, and the fans. That night in that building, with the roar and everything, did y'all get the reaction y'all thought y'all were gonna get?
Duh.
Yeah.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't.
But that was on him. That was on him.
Yeah,
We didn't plan that.
It really broke down
It
to.
really happened like in that moment on the turnbuckle. I was kind of like, we go for the finishing move, and I was like, I don't know, something just popped in my head, and just like, do something crazy that can just possibly change your life forever. Like something like a voice spoke to me real quick. I think it was like the ancient ancestors or like, you know what I'm saying, the guys or something. Like it's like,
Now's the time.
now's the time. do what you're really supposed to do. And it was, I thought about what would happen, if I did it. I know people wasn't gonna like it, and I knew the reaction I was gonna get. They want to start booing because they want to see Booker T. They want to see him win. And I took that away from them, unfortunately. But
It was the biggest moment in reality wrestling. You knew the light shine the brightest.
some people ain't gonna like it.
And that's
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
That was a wild crowd though.
That was
crazy. I was there.
One of the biggest reactions that people that even
And the craziest thing is that y'all never saw it.
Never.
And
Didn't even expect it.
I was
And it's crazy because like nowadays, it's hard to do. Like you see stuff in wrestling before it happens. Like you can feel it. Like somebody about to come out. Somebody about to turn. Somebody about to, you know what I'm saying? You can just feel it. Like that didn't happen. And you're like, oh, I knew it was gonna happen. But with me, the way I did it, nobody saw it coming.
Because
Nobody expected it.
even in that whole feud, because I was in the five-way with y'all. With y'all in the five-way with Stone and Tempo.
Yeah.
Even then, they had a little crack. But even then, that didn't change anything. They still didn't expect it. I'm telling you, it was the biggest pop that we ever had. And also, the day Booker finally had his final match. And the biggest thing you'll remember, this guy.
I will say too, having been, I was still paying my dues, if you will, from the outside, looking in. The pop, not just from the crowd, but also when you go back and you watch that, and the angle, just from the pure angle, of the show, from obviously the ending that happened to where that it even shocked, Zach to the core. And you have that just moment of
The look on Booker's face.
yeah, I mean, it just was a beautiful moment. Like Book talks about making moments. Whether you were there live or you saw it from the outside,
And the thing is, it was just a
watching
moment
the show.
for the fans. It was a moment for us too, because we didn't expect that. We thought it was over. We were done. BK took us out. We thought it was over. Then we turned up 1, 2, 3. We thought we lost. We turned around. Ryan's hands raised, and you see one right next to us. So we're like, I guess welcome to the group.
That celebration
way
was
was
off the chain. The celebration, y'all outside the ring, and he was right there. Y'all holding his shirt and.
Well, see, I think the shirt was just the cherry on top. I think the moment was made regardless when you have like when the camera. I mean, both those angles. I mean, I replayed it in my head like it was yesterday. You know, from the minute the shot happened to you see Zach's face to slowly turn around and look at Warren and Warren just seething at the teeth like it's my moment now to even the shot post match where they handed him the shirt. The shirt wasn't even necessary. The moment was there, just in them surrounding him and him just like. He was just focused in the moment and knowing like what that moment meant and what that message was, not even saying a word.
To be in the match, we didn't expect that.
Yeah.
We were just happy that we won, and we were thanking him.
Yeah.
We gave him a shirt. He could have rejected it. He could have been like,
He wasn't a member yet.
He wasn't a member. He was never
Yeah,
part
he
of
did
this.
his
We
own
were never
thing.
thought about it. He never was like that. But once again, we won,
Yeah.
and he was the cause of it. But once again, a win's a win, no matter if you win it from an inch or a mile. And we won it, we appreciated it, because guess what? We're all here to make history, we're all here to make impact. And he made it, so we were cheering. He could reject it.
Yeah.
And he did it. And that was the beauty about it, and that's what started what we have now.
That was a huge turning point. And imagine what would have happened had Warren not done that.
Oh yeah, that was it. If he would have helped Zach do the move, that could have been it.
It could have been just another
That's not
It could have been it.
That's
I'm
not
not
what-
saying that, but I mean that.
But just imagine how big it wouldn't have been if it would have just finished that way. You know, Warren thought bigger, thought better, thought future for himself, not just for that moment, right? He was like, nah, it's about my time.
And if you ask me, that moment, that's a bit of a Hogan's time. You know, that's the same type feel. Nobody saw that coming.
Nobody.
We didn't even see that coming from Warren. Like Rudy said, he could have rejected us. He said, nah, I'm gonna take y'all on my way.
And he took it, and that's what we are now, right now. I mean, that's what people don't understand. That's what people think, this is all shit. Nah, this is on him. He chose that life, and he chose the route he did, and we continued on with it. And hey, guess what? Like I said earlier, this is the best one I've ever seen since I've been in reality wrestling. And this is not being biased because he cost us, he made us win against Booker and everything else. Nah, because this is truthful. This is reality. Like, this is the best one I've ever seen. And this is only the beginning of Warren J. Fly his brother around, you know.
Took things to a new level.
Yep, and I'm telling you, it took the Renegades
Brought
to a whole new
brought
level.
your boy in.
He did. He brought Jay Alexander.
Yeah.
So it's like, so it just turned the whole Renegades around, and it was like different, right? And it wasn't like the same old Renegades. It was.
Because literally, my first match, the first match I ever had was a tag team award. This man came, you know, we had check about
Debut.
Sweetie. You know, we put the offer out there to him. He manned up with his
I was,
We all up.
and that was, you know, it was the fundamental, you know, renegade like mentality. I was doing what I was supposed to do. I was there every day. I was putting in the work, you know, and you know, slowly but surely, you know, a little bit anxious, a little bit bitter because you know I didn't feel as though I was, you know, where I was supposed to be, and you know, saw something in me, and you know, I go back and watch. And I forget what particular episode it was, but he just said, "Hey, get that call. I got this."
And
We got
if you
this
watch
back.
my Instagram, I was training with this guy, right? I put a video out there, and
We were working.
me and Brew working. I was training, I was testing him out. We made that call, I tested him out, and guess what? Now he's here with us, you know. So it's what it is, man. We make big plans. If it wasn't for him making that move, he wouldn't be where the spot he is, and he wouldn't be the spot he's at right now. So he made a smart move. In my opinion.
Everybody eats.
We're in much more dangerous shape than we were.
Only here to talk, only here to say. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. Only here to talk, only here to say. Only here to give praise to those who paved the way, man. I'm asking questions. Where have you been? What you been doing, man? I'm asking questions about the life that you're pursuing.
Facebook, Instagram.
It's the Stony Only Talk Radio.
Entertain.